Hey everybody, it's Shaman Sister Sin, and you're listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by the Little Shaman, and that's me. I got in an interesting conversation in the comments section of one of my videos. A lot of my show ideas and topics for the show come from the things people say in the comments, so thank you for those and keep them coming. I can't always respond to all of them because there are thousands of you and only one of me, but I do try to read all of them. I know I still miss probably hundreds of them, but I do try. The video this conversation was on was a recent one regarding how to stop hating a narcissist and move on with your life. Now, when I recorded that show, I thought maybe some people would interpret that as giving the narcissist a pass on their behavior. The topic of accountability came up in the comments, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. It is 100% normal and healthy to want the narcissist to be held accountable for the things that they've done wrong. More than normal, it's fair. However, it's not very realistic. This is a person who is never going to understand or care what they've done to you on any level. They simply do not care. My question to people is, when you talk about accountability, what exactly do you want? Do you want validation of your pain, an apology, acknowledgement of wrongdoing, public shaming? Do you want them to be killed? Because unless the narcissist has done something criminal or illegal, we're talking about personal accountability here. And there is no system or way to hold them accountable for that. And they're certainly not going to offer it. A person who spent years abusing people is not going to suddenly see the light and realize that what they did was wrong. Even if they did apologize, there would likely be no sincerity in that. And forcing them to apologize or admit wrongdoing would never be satisfying. So while I understand and agree with the desire, I don't think it's helpful because it's too much like waiting on closure. You're not going to get it. So you have to make it okay for yourself without the narcissist's input. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to move on or heal because the narcissist is still controlling your thoughts, your feelings, and your life. Now, it's hard for people who are normal, caring, decent human beings to understand the way the narcissist operates. And most of the pain associated with dealing with narcissists is because of this fundamental misunderstanding. For instance, we know the narcissist hurts, upsets, and provokes people on purpose. Most of us would think that if someone does something on purpose, they must understand the consequences of that purposeful action. And in most cases, this is true. But it is not the case with narcissists. Doing something on purpose does not mean they appreciate the impact of what they've done. They do not understand what they have done to you on any level except intellectually. And some of them don't even understand that, and none of them care. In other words, intellectually, they might know that other people think what they've done is wrong. They might know that society does not think it's okay. They themselves do not think what they've done is wrong. This is about a dysfunctional thought process and maladaptive emotionality. We are only capable of looking at these things from the perspective of a decent, well-adjusted person. Most people are not capable of putting themselves in the narcissist's position and understanding how they see things. Narcissists do not understand things the way that you do. Other people do not exist for them in the same way that they do for people who aren't narcissists. To the narcissist, other people are tools to be used, and that's all. They don't think about the fact that you have feelings. It never crosses their mind. They look at people as tools. They push a button, and the tool works one way. They push a different button, and the tool works a different way. That's as far as it goes. To say that a person must realize they're hurting you if they're doing it on purpose makes sense when we're discussing, quote, normal people, but in this case, it's a misunderstanding of how the minds of narcissists work. They are not like other human beings. They don't appreciate or understand the impact, only the reaction, and they don't care. People who want the narcissist to take responsibility or face accountability want to be vindicated and validated. They want the narcissist to admit what they've done and to care about how much other people were hurt by them. They want the narcissist to feel bad and appreciate the damage that they've caused. This is completely normal, it's justified, and it's fair. But it's never going to happen. Any attempts to reach out to the narcissist for these things are only going to result in you being hurt more. There is nothing you can get from the narcissist that is going to help you or make you feel better. Now, I realize that this is really, really unfair, but you probably know by now that dealing with these people is never anything but unfair. Part of moving on is realizing that you cannot control or change the narcissist and that you cannot live your life with them still taking up space in your head. You have to make it okay for yourself without their acknowledgement, validation, or help, and you can do it. I hope this clears a few things up for you. As always, I look forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions. May the Great Spirit bless you and have a wonderful day.